Hey everyone, it's Gamer Graham here with another chapter of The Rise of the Golden Idol, developed by Color Gray Games and published by Playstack. Again, thank you very much, Playstack, for the code for the game. Absolutely enjoying it. Let's get into it. All right, so we are in Chapter 2, The Pursuit, on the third section right in here, right now. Blockbuster release, an immersive experience at the drive-in. Hopefully my audio sounds a little bit better today than last time. I've spent the weekend trying to adjust it, so there's a lot of ones in this one again. Escape Neptune taken. Missing Mrs. Cunningham's gonna fire me. I can't if I can't get this fixed. Projector troubleshooting guides. Check power supply. Lamp. Projector lens. Blue crystal. And the toolbox. Get a pair of wire cutters. Hammer. Screwdriver. Cut red wire. And a spool of green wire. Gentleman discovered. It's my fault. Someone pulled me off from behind while I was trying to figure out what was thrown behind back seat ticket stub. Told you I was responsible, but no one listens to old Beck Mason. Or Beck Mason. Okay, so we know she's Beck Mason. So let's put her there first. Excellent. What the hell was that? It's just a dumb bet. You didn't have to go that far. Ticket stub. The blank between Mike and Jenny tonight, and we'll see blank his winner, Jenny. That doesn't count. You still lose. I don't know who the hell wears something that dangerous. Besides, you said we wouldn't see it, but now we have. I win. Miss Chen. I hope this fits you well. So jealous you and Mr. Lindell will get to go to see it at the Neptune. I'll have a stick to be a boring old Seminole. No, my bird's going out like that. Okay, so I'm guessing Jenny Chan. Based on that, it's probably going to be race. A lemons. So lemons is the inspector, I think. Remember we saw a bunch of cut red ribbon. Damage cannot close. Champ, actually, I've started to regret getting involved. You barely even covered the cost of my transom costume. Ticket stub. Money. So this guy's got to be named Champ. Champ Vincent? Sure. Why not? Move it, Chip. alphabet containing a more detailed planning note. So she's, oh my God, Laura, we can't get out. What do we do if the car explodes? Stop. So that would be Laura. I hope we survive for the angel screen. I heard Transom and Marini arguing that really what happened to pretending in this one. I really want to see it. Okay, so again, she's Laura. Get in and out of the driveway, bring enough money. Get the staff out of the way, distraction, pack. Fire, they may search people's bags, so I'll have my plan. Bring. Okay. Is that everything here? No, just look at the fire. Do not remove the upper lid unless the fire switch is set to off. The fire switch is set to on. Get blue paint labeled read caution flammable. Wire cutters. I'm guessing. Let's move over to this scene. Okay. Another person. Car crash. Rotary phone. Okay. So that has got to be. So that's got to be Tom Powers. Just because he has the figure with him. You're right, that weird lady called again. She can't seem to get with her head on. She sent her goon to make an offer in person, but I saw him exit, just like you said. Okay, so I think we figured out that that's Marnie. What is that? Against the evil captain. Costume, get in and out of the driveway. Bring. I would say ticket. Get the staff out of the way with the distraction. Pack paint. Bring enough. Staff out of the way with a distraction. Pack, paint, pack. Fire. Okay. So money makes sense there. Mm. Okay. Wonder if that's Mike. Okay, so maybe that's Cunningham. Maybe that's Lindy. Oh, there's one right there. Okay. Okay. So we know she's Beck Mason. No, wait, that's Torsom. Okay, perfect. So we got that one. The race. Car crash. Man, some of these are hard. Do we get her name? Augie Tammin, okay. Yeah, it's weird that this Augie Tammin is banned. Can't really tell what it looks like. Sorry, I just gotta move OBS around. So okay, I gotta ask a hint for on this one. Breathing isn't important. Start breathing. Breathe in. I think second place was costume really hooked me. Is there a costume with a hook? Okay, that would be her. So she is he's the one here, right? Move chip. Fire was up. Prioritize plan. He's got to be the one who's banned. Has to be. Has to be. So that's Augie, right? I think that's Andy. Right? Because I think they said Andy was in Okay, so that makes sense. I think we have the two of them. So it was his car that caught fire. Right? Because that's... Okay. Some reason for some reason my headset decided to cut out. Hope you guys can still hear the game volume. But my headset just died. Plug it back in. Or turn it back on. so weird. I could have sworn I had that before. Okay. That's okay. Mrs. Cunningham has to be Sarah. Has to be. So what's Andy's last name? Can you find that on the board here anywhere? Yeah, nothing really stood out there. There we go. Who are the only ones we haven't used yet? Neptune Light. Okay, so who is she? Okay, so he's got to be Baxter. Oh, wait, no. Doug Baxter. Wait a minute, Tom's already below. All these names are here. We've already used before. It's for Parker. Oh. All right. Perfect. Who lost his head? He doesn't have his... Yes, Alberta. You lose. Yeah. All right. Let's pick up the events. So it'll be Sarah Cunningham. Has to be, right? The Neptune. Had been driving. That one's weird. I don't know what that one. But we knew this one, right? Because Augie Tammon arrived in a costume and stole the crystal, disguising it as a tooth. They mentioned that. Okay. So anytime we're talking about, but he was banned. It's the only thing that makes sense there. So who was banned? Augie again. To some Yeah, this is making sense now. Have been using a right. They talked about what was it? Red crystal, and it got into blue crystal. Yes. It's a projector, a blank to buy, right? A fire projector, crystal, money, paint, money, cinema, bat, crash. Dude. It's gotta be a weird late. Oh, awesome. Okay, so that makes sense. What time are we at? We are at 40 minutes already. This one's a puzzling one. Okay. This is the second thing. So in order to this is the bet thing, right? In order to win a bet, who was it? Baxter? No, it was Jenny. It was Jenny. Jenny had to win, right? Jenny Chan. All right, Jenny Chan pulled the head off Doug Baxter. We figured that out earlier. It's costume. This. Oh, this must have been what started the fire. So patrons tried to leave, and that caused the accident. Hearing the commotion, looked out, saw the accident, saw the hearing the commotion. Cunningham looked out, saw the screen, because she would have looked out and saw the screen, or else they said the screen was looking funny, right? Yes, distorted. Okay, so she left. She saw the screen and realized somebody must have stolen. There's no N. The crystal. She then caused a car crash while attempting to block. Or is she blocking the exit? Sweet. We got it. Took a little while, but we got it. After being banned from the Neptune Cinema, Augie Tanman needed a way to steal his crystal his employer wanted. Disguised in a costume, he paid a local to drive him in. Augie cut the power to the projection booth as a distraction, then swapped the crystal for one of the tooth from his costume to conceal it in case he was searched. However, an unexpected fire caused chaos, disrupting his escape. Nice. Are we going below their names? We are, so we don't have. All right. Be all done there. All right. I think we're going to call it there. It's been 45 minutes. We got the one chapter done. We'll be back for the remainder of chapter 2 another day, probably Tuesday. All right. Have a good night.